Today we are going to discuss about a functional interfaces. What is a functional interface? An interface which contains only one abstract method. So single abstract method. Okay, single abstract method, and there may be a possibility we can put multiple default and static methods. Such kind of interface we call it as a functional interface. Let's check the definition. Functional interfaces in Java plays a crucial role in enabling functional programming paradigm. What is a functional programming? Functional programming gives the mathematical approach. Instead of how to do, it will tell you the what to do. Instead of what to do, it will tell how to do that. So that is a functional programming. Just for you, so they define a single abstract method, allowing us to work with functions as first class entities. So this empowers conscious and expressive code through lambda expression. So for this single abstract method only we can write the lambda expression. Get it? So normal interfaces we not write the lambda expressions, only the functional interface which contains only one abstract method. So for that abstract method only we can write the lambda expressions. We'll see characteristics of the lambda expression. What contains? Only a single abstract method. So an interface which contains a single abstract method, such kind of interfaces we call it as a functional interface. Okay, and we need to provide the annotation on top of the interface, like @functional interface. Is it a mandatory? No, it is not a mandatory one. Without this also we can write a lambda expression. So but only one abstract method should present. If second one is present, that is not an abstract, sorry, that is not a functional interface. Only one it will allow, and this should be optional. You can put it, alright. If not, that's also taken as a functional interface. So functional programming, functional interface enable functional programming concepts such as treating functions as a first class citizens, enhancing code conscious and expressiveness. Okay, for example, if, let's say, okay, I will show that one and then I will. Okay, for example, if I have a functional interface, let's say interface A, this is my functional interface. Okay, I have a method, some B method I have. Okay, so let's say if I need to implement any other interface, this is my functional interface. Okay, if I have another interface B, it has a method, some methods it have. Okay, I have another interface C, it has no methods. For example, if I want to extend this interface into my functional interface, whether it's a functional interface, say yes or no. All right, why? It contains a methods. Okay, so it contains a method. What extends will do? It is inheritance. Okay, we are getting the characteristics of the class B into class A. So for example, we have two methods here one method, total how many? 3 methods. So what is the rule of functional interface? Only one method. So this is not a functional interface then in that scenario. If I want to extend C in that scenario, so let's say interface A extends C. Okay, so C, it doesn't have any methods. Is it a functional interface? Is it a functional interface still A? Yes. Why? Because there is no methods here. So if you can take interface C, then no issues, because no methods are present in the C. Okay, these are all the interview questions they will ask in interview. Okay, please keep in mind. Okay, understand the lambda expressions. What is a lambda expression? An expression which we can represent an anonymous function. Is anonymous in the sense nameless. Some anonymous function, that call it as a lambda expression. So let's say an example here. I have a interface. This is my functional interface. See, I am not putting the functional interface on top of it. Still it's a functional interface. Okay, keep in mind it is an optional, okay, not a mandatory one. Okay, so I have a method void say hello. Okay, so how I implement this? So my interface object I have just created. So in instance I just created. Okay, a name anonymous. So this is the anonymous function we can write for this lambda single abstract method. So this is a lambda expression. Here we just putting the nameless function. Okay, hello from lambda expression. Okay, get it? So what is a lambda expression? An expression which we can represent an anonymous function. Okay, we need to follow the syntax. So what is the syntax? So method signature, and then this is the lambda expression, and we need to write the statements. Okay, if it is a single line, no brackets is required. If more than one line we need to write between this, we need to put this open braces and close braces. This is the syntax we need to maintain for this. If there is no empty, then we need just write this one. If I have any elements like a, b kind of thing, then you can take that. Okay, how many parameters are there? You need to put that parameters. Okay. Okay, so this is an example of lambda expression. I'm just taking my interface is a lambda expression. Here we need to write that in a functional programming way. Okay, get it? So how you can say hello? How you can call it? Instance of this one by using say hello. It will print the output as a hello from lambda expression. Okay, so next one is what is a functional interface? It has only one abstract method and multiple default and static methods. Okay, let's say what is default methods in functional interface. Functional interface can provide default implementation for methods, extending their functionality without requesting concrete class to implement them. For example, if you can take a banking application. So you need to say some message to the customer, hello, a goodbye, or some default response, default default response, default message kind of thing. What you can do, you can put that into a interface, and you can, wherever you need, you just call that one. Or in specific condition, you need a customize that one. You can just override it and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so that by that kind of things we will use the default methods. If you have a default implementation or a common implementation along with the project, maybe in few areas you need to customize that. In that scenario, what you can do, you can put that method into a default method in the functional interface. Okay, and then you can use the default method wherever you want. If you want a customized, if you need to change that message in that specific class, what you can do, you can override that and you can modify it. You can use that one. Okay, by using default methods. Okay, so that is a uses of default methods. Let's say an example here. So interface, my interface, this is a functional interface. I have one abstract method and I have one default method. What default method I'm saying? Say goodbye. Some goodbye message I'm printing. What is that? Goodbye from default method. So I need to use this method in my implemented class, in concrete class. So let's say an example. Here I'm just taking public class, some example. So here appears public static void main. So here I'm just printing this, taking an instance of this. I'm just applying the lambda expression for this. Okay, here I'm just calling the say goodbye method. My interface, that say goodbye. What is it is a default method. Okay, default method I'm calling. What it will print here? It will print goodbye from default method. No, I need to customize this goodbye message in a different way. In my concrete class, what you can do, you just override this say goodbye method. You can change that whatever you want, and you can call this overridden method here. Okay, so that will the overridden information will print in the concrete class. Okay, so next one is static methods in functional interface. What is the static methods? Static in the sense, what is the meaning of static? Constant, it won't change frequently. Okay, so static methods provide utility functions within the functional interface, extending their capability for related operations. So let's say an example, take a bank SBI. Okay, so you need to print some banner, SBI banner, in entire application. Okay, it won't change, right? SBI won't change, right? You cannot print ICICI, HDFC, other bank banners in the SBI site, right? Correct. So such kind of thing we can use it as static method for that. So I'm just taking a static method for my banner. Okay, so SBI, this is SBI banner. Okay, I can use this banner in my concrete classes wherever it is needed. I just take this interface. I'm just using the static method. Okay, get it? I just use this static method. You can this is the important point. We cannot override the static methods. Overriding will not allow for this static methods. If you want, you can use it. If you don't want, you can you don't need to use that. Okay, static methods you cannot override, you cannot customize that. Okay, get it? That is the usage of static methods in functional interfaces. Okay, example, see this example, say greeting. So greeting from the static method, some message I'm just printing. So you can call that one say a greeting method. So another one, for static methods, you no need to create an instance for functional interface. Let's say for default methods you need instance. For static methods, no need to create an instance. You can directly call the static method by using the interface name. See here, I'm not creating any interface, right? Here I'm just taking by using the interface name itself. Okay, we just directly call this say goodbye, say greeting method from the interface. Okay, get it? And most important question in interviews, they asking like, what are the few functional interfaces in Java, or predefined functional interfaces in Java? So let's say these are all the some predefined functional interfaces. What are they? Function, consumer, supplier, predicate. Let's say in map we are using, right? Map, I mean like stream API map method. Inside of map, what we are doing? We are taking the element and doing some operations, right? What it will return? It will return the same whatever. If I am sending integer, it will give the output as integer. If I am sending string, it will give the output as a string. Correct? So these inside of this map, they are using this function, functional interface. What it has a method, apply method it has. So whatever input you are injecting, let's say I'm injecting integer, I'm sending the integer, it will do the process and gives the result in the format of integer. If I'm sending string, then it will give the output as a string. Okay, so function is a functional interface. It has a method called apply. What apply will do? It will take the input and do the process, gives the result in the same data type. Okay, clear? Next one is consume. What is a consumer? We have for each, right? what for each will do? It will take the input and just printing that one, or you can do some other, whatever, maybe you are printing that elements, right? So what it is taking, and it is not giving to the next element, or it is not performing any operation inside of it. It just printing, it just iterating and giving that element. Okay, got it? So what it has, the method accept. Accept means taking, it is taking. Okay, we are passing any integer, it is taking that and do that, and it won't give any response. Getting? Void, nothing. It will not send any response or output. Okay, it just taking and do it, whatever it may be, printing or gives the element to that method. Okay, next one is supplier. Okay, so supplier has a method, a get method. So it will take the input and do that one and returns the element in the form of like a t means template, like integer, string, whatever maybe we are sending, same thing it. Okay, predicate. So most asking question in it, what is a predicate? Predicate is a functional interface. It has a method, test method. What test will do? It will take the input in the form of integer, float, string, whatever maybe. It will take the input and do the process, sends the result in the format of boolean, either true or false. Where we are using? We are using on the filter. Okay, we are taking this input and we are just checking it. Output will give the based on the condition. Either it will return true, then it will give. It will return false, it won't give that. Correct? So that filter is using this predicate. Hope you understand that. Okay. The final thing, like, what is a functional interface? An interface which contains only single abstract method, and multiple default and static methods will allow. Okay, so such kind of thing we call it as a functional interface. For these abstract method only we can write the lambda expression. Okay, for default methods, so default method, like if you need a default implementation for a specific functionality, then we can do that methods in a default method. If you want, you can use this. You need to customize that, then you can override it and do the customization on that method. Okay, what is static? You need a concrete fixed implementation for a specific method, like you need to print some banner, you need to print some message, that should be constant, it won't change. Okay, such kind of thing we can put it into the static methods and we can use wherever it requires. We cannot override the static methods. Clear? And what are the few functional interfaces we have? Like we have we have predicate, consumer, function, supplier. These are all the few functional interfaces. Hope you understand this video. Okay, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.